Welcome to the Towering Tropical Shirts Mango Rum Football Update, where I get to talk about all things NFL. Oh my stars, it's only week 2 and things have already gotten weird in the NFL. We'll start off with Antonio Brown, who managed a very disgraceful exit out of Oakland over into Belichickville and the New England Patriots. I don't know about a conspiracy. Yeah, I do. That smells like one to me. Hey, and how about those damn New York Jets? Besides blowing a 16-point lead last week, surprise, surprise, quarterback Sam Darnold out indefinitely with mononucleosis. Yeah, you heard me. Son, you got to stop sucking face before the game starts. And finally, you gotta have a little bad feeling for those Jacksonville Jaguars. Spent all that money signing Nick Foles, and what happens? Doesn't even get to finish the first quarter, breaks his collarbone and his non-throwing shoulder, out until at least week 11. I'm telling you, the NFL is weird. But let's talk about some of the great games that are coming up this week. We're going to start off in the NFC North, big rivalry, Green Bay Packers and the Minnesota Vikings. Both teams played solid football last week, good defense, and for the Vikings, for them, I think they figured it out. The best way to win is not to have Kirk Cousins have to throw more than 15 times or 20 times a game. He only threw 10 times last week in their romping and their clipping over the Falcons. This game, I kind of like the Green Bay Packers. I know they're playing at home, but also their defense is better, and they will have had 3 extra days to fix what was wrong with that offense. I think they'll be clicking better. I like them to win that one. Let's talk about another big game. We got the Kansas City Chiefs in Oakland. Division lead on the line. The Raiders are 1-0. What? I know. You would think after all that Antonio Brown nonsense that they've been distracted. Apparently not. Kudos to John Gruden to have his team at 1-0. And I know weird things happen in the black hole, but Kansas City is still way more talented, especially in the offensive side of the ball. I like them to win that one. The big game of the weekend, obviously, is the Saints going into LA to take on the Rams. Why is it so big? Because we all remember about the worst call never made, which helped the Rams get to the Super Bowl last year. Saints are proven to be very tough mentally. They're a resilient ball club. I think they're going to go into LA and surprise the Rams. I think they're going to surprise the Rams. They're going to win on the road. Look for Drew Brees to have a big game. Look for Alvin Kamara to have an even bigger game. And, well, you got to love Michael Thomas on the outside. I like the Saints to win that one on the road. Finally, Monday night. This is, who knew, right? The Browns, fresh off a 30-point thumping, go into the Meadowlands to take on the Jets, who blew a 16-point lead. Now, everybody on the planet is picking the Jets to go down in flames now that Darnold is out. They've had a couple of other key injuries. But it's only week 2, and this team has a lot of pride, and particularly, well, not a whole lot of pride, but I know the secondary does, and Jamal Adams. He's going to rally the troops. Don't be surprised. You might see the best out of the Jets all season in this game. Now, of course, Odell's been running his mouth off again. I mean, dude, I get it. You don't like him. You don't like Greg Robinson. You don't like Greg Robinson, the defensive coordinator for the Jets. Fine. You know what? Just play the game. I'm tired of him talking about everything that's not football. It's not all his fault. You know, media covers some weird stuff too, but dang, man, just play football. Nevertheless, I like the Jets to win this one in a huge upset. I think that they remember that the Browns beat them last year to end their 20-game losing streak. So there'll be a little something. And remember, the defensive coach for the Jets was the head coach of the Browns last year. He might have a little bit of chip on his shoulder. So anyhow, I think that'll be a great one. Oh, here's one that's not going to be so great. The Miami Dolphins against the New England Patriots. I know the Pats seem to always have trouble in Miami, but did you see how bad Miami looks? Did you see how bad? They are so bad. Not only do their players want it off the team, I even think their logo is asked to be traded off their helmets. Regardless, I like the Pats in that one. You know what? They're going to cover the 18.5. So come tomorrow, Sunday, watch the games. No chores. Kick back, have a few beverages, hang out with your friends, watch some solid football NFL style.